This is just me and me having a talk. And maybe I'll share it, maybe I won't, but this is just for me right now. Because I'm moving through the thick of having shaved my head and what feels like the shedding of an identity. And it keeps coming through that I am shedding. And I can feel it, and it's really fucking intense. And it's really fucking uncomfortable. And maybe I should talk to a therapist. But I am my own therapist. Especially because therapy costs money, and that is one of my stressors that I'm not going to add to right now. And I'm just here. And I just need to talk about this. Even if it's just me listening. And I know God or Jesus or Spirit or whoever guided me to do this. Hopefully in the light. I know it was from a place of light. But it's just like, okay, let's have a talk with Spirit then for a second. You guys guide me. You guys guide me into this very potent transformational period of my life. And I'm feeling low. And I look in the mirror and I don't feel pretty or beautiful. And I question my worth because I cut off my hair. I question whether I am worthy of life, or I'm worthy of love, or I'm worthy of money, or respect, or because I don't feel beautiful. And I've never heard my own judgment so loud. And as every tear falls, I am set free. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I'm overcompensating with pink and makeup and jewelry and nails and, everything I can do to counteract the fact that I look like a fucking dude without my hair. I know I'm beautiful. This is just challenging me to look a lot deeper than my appearance, to see my beauty, to see my worth beyond the category of beautiful or attractive or appealing. I can't hide anymore. Because you can't hide your fucking head. Unless it's under a toque, and I don't like how I look in a toque. And I've been trying to make videos, but I don't like how I look. In my videos, I feel so vulnerable. I feel so fucking vulnerable. And it's scary. Vulnerability is so scary. You know, it's like having an open wound and giving people permission to put salt in it. Maybe not in that sense, but making it so clear that at any moment people can put salt in it. Even you put salt in it. Because you're like, oh, that motherfucker gave me a look. You know, and I met this guy and we just met, but I like him. I genuinely want to get to know him, and I question whether or not the next time he sees me, he's going to even want to continue our connection or interaction, or, you know. And it just feels so uncertain, even though I know I was 100% guided to do this. And what's coming from it will be great. But fuck, it's dark right now. It's dark right now, and I really don't like the length. I don't like this length. I feel like it's a punk rock length. And so I'm probably gonna go cut it shorter. Excuse me. I just keep seeing myself through a lens of judgment. Every time I look in the mirror or this camera, it's not me. It's not who I feel like. It's not who I want to look like. But I know it's what I have to do. You know, I had to let go of my old story because for so long it felt like I was carrying it around. And for the past year, I've cut my hair and styled it and just like tried to find something that felt like it resonated with how I would like to express myself. And nothing felt resonant. There was no way I could do my hair that felt like an authentic expression. And I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't feel like authentic expression either. But it is authentic. It's real. It's truth. Look at me right in the face, like Jesus' eyes do. I shaved my head on Thursday night. I don't know, maybe it was Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night. Today's Monday. I'm definitely grieving. You know, I went and like buried my hair and held on to it as if not burying it would reverse the effects of what I'd done. You know, and I can't say I regret it, but it's hard. It's been painful. It's definitely one of the most painful spiritual things or teachings that, like plant medicine. I've done tons of plant medicine. And you do plant medicine and you wake up and then it's over. Or you go in for a week and then you come back and it's over. Or a weekend. And it's not over. There's like so much integration to do and life will never be the same. But to look at it and have no way to hide it from the outside world, like when you do plant medicine or you're going through a spiritual journey or transformation of any sorts, it doesn't have to be spiritual, but like when you're going through a potent change in life, potent transition, you can hide it. You don't have to show the world how vulnerable and scared or insecure or ugly you feel. You can hide it. But this time I can't. And that's hard. And I see myself bouncing between being a victim of the choices I've made and owning my power. And I think that's just part of the journey. It's part of the grieving. It's part of being human. I don't regret it. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling really fucking tender. This is hard. So I guess I just need to let myself feel that. I could have waited till I had a boyfriend at least. Fuck. Would have been a good idea. Too late now. Oh well, this will weed out the ones that aren't worthy or aren't searching for deeper. I'll weed out the ones I don't want to waste my time on, I suppose. So I keep telling myself. Ugh. It's really teaching me how to take my power back and just own it. It's okay, well, I can't fucking hide it, so I guess I need to own it. But then I sink into my pity party where I just genuinely feel so ugly and so lost inside myself. So insecure. So just raw. And I suppose, we've all learned throughout our human journey, to suppress and hide and shove aside our tender and vulnerable parts, the rawness. When you don't want to be naked, you just put clothes on. But there's no putting clothes on this one. And that's a really hard thing to do. I tell you, I've never learned or been learning how to love myself on a deeper level than I am right now. Because when I wipe my makeup off, take my jewelry off, and my pink clothes, and go to put myself to bed, I look like I'm sick. Or like a dude. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's really denting to my ego. Like, I don't have an ego anymore. I still have an ego, but it's just like a sad fucking panda. My ego is like, we have no more flex. So now I've been working out a lot. Trying to get ripped. So I have a flex. Oh. It's a crazy journey. Real crazy. You know? Sometimes it's what you need, is just to hold space for yourself. Act like there's a whole world holding you on the other side of this lens. Even if nobody is going to see it. I see me. I see me and I hold me and I thank me. And I thank my guides and my angels and all the teams up there that are just supporting this journey and supporting me on this journey and holding me tight. They continue to guide me through this path that just feels really hard. That being said, I'm still so grateful. And yet I'm allowed to feel the depth of the shit that comes with this journey. You know, I have my brain, it's doing that thing where you're like, oh, you shouldn't feel bad. Like, you chose this route. Like, this was your choice. And then it's like, yeah, I take responsibility for my choices, but I'm also human, feeling human emotions. And so I'm just combating myself in my brain where I'm like, you're so lucky. Like, you had a choice. You had a choice. Other people don't get choices like you did. So you shouldn't feel this way. It's like, well, whether I had a choice or not, I think it's a natural part of this process, especially for a woman who maybe has identified with long blonde hair her entire life. You know, I haven't been this bald since I was a baby. I think the shortest I ever cut my hair was to my shoulders. I got real nice eyebrows now, though. Can you tell? It's the only hair I can style. Thanks for being here. I love you. I see you. I'm here for you. Thank you. And life goes on.